Today, it's time to get schooled. And speaking of today, did you know that on this day, November 16th, 1855, British explorer David Livingstone was the first European to see Victoria Falls? David Livingstone was one of Victorian England's most noted personalities. Truly a rags-to-riches story, Livingstone was a physician, an explorer, an abolitionist, and an imperial reformer. But it was his obsession to find the source of the Nile River in Africa that sealed his story in our memory. His mission was to spread universal love, connecting with all of mankind, to live peacefully with each other. Of course, those around him saw the commercial benefits as well. At one point, friends and family had not heard from Livingstone for over 6 years. A journalist by the name of Henry Morton Stanley was sent to find him. Surviving unfathomable conditions over hundreds of African miles, Stanley sighted a sickly man and was to have said, "Dr. Livingstone, I presume?" Livingstone, barely alive, met his fellow Englishmen with thanks and a heartfelt welcome. What seems to be the powerful lesson of this little tale is that, according to Marcel Proust, the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but having new eyes. If we are to believe the news, enmity, prejudice, and polarization define our age. Heightened attention to our differences results in tribalism, disconnection, and disharmony. We can do better. The good news, research strongly suggests that interacting with members of diverse groups improves intergroup attitudes. Seek out multicultural experiences. Proximity helps to overcome prejudice. Too often we get caught up in a race over individual success, getting ahead and preserving our own way of life. We forget that the race we all participate in is the human race. In our globalized world, opportunities to understand the differences around us abound. Openness to experience needs to be our credo. We may no longer be looking for a Dr. Livingstone, but we should never forget the importance of looking ahead for the common good of all. Psst, it's Prologue with Mr. Review. It's a podcast that is actively digging tons of earth to find an ounce of gold, striving for a more perfect union.